Yeah, what's good, people? It's your boy Coach Ace coming at you with another episode of In the Classroom, and this is another continuing of my advanced level series. So, let's get right into it. Without further ado, tell you the topic what we're going to do. This topic is going to be play calling that is designed to take advantage of the tendencies of aggressive quarterbacks. So, let's get it. Now, I already talked about play calling as designed to take advantage of the tendencies of conservative quarterbacks. Now we're going to get to the complete opposite, aggressive quarterbacks. Aggressive quarterbacks are more likely to utilize plays of vertical passing, vertical offense, play action passing. So, with this play is going to be, I guess you could say, it's not even a blitz. It's strong safety lurk, cover 3 man. Now, the interesting thing about this play is it's going to be designed to try to counter the properties of vertical offense within the structuring, the play calling that coordinators may do with strong arm quarterbacks. So the idea is you gotta make sure you have a good back pedal, gotta make sure that you have good space and you have good coverage and good leverage downfield in order to execute this correctly so that you can stop big plays. So, I already have the play out for you, and it may look like a blitz, but technically it's not because I'm only pressuring with 4 players. So as you can see, strong safety is pressuring. Defensive end pressures from the 8 gap. The defensive tackle on the left pressures from the 5 gap. The defensive tackle from the right side pressures from the 5 gap. And the defensive end on the right side, once again, lurks into a, I guess you could say, intermediate curl flat zone. Now, the cornerback on the left side, right here, cornerback far left, will bail 3 to 5 yards, drift into a deep 1/3. The free safety will drift into deep 1/3 within the center of the field. And then the cornerback on the right side will bail 3 to 5 yards, drift into a deep 1/3, while the inside players, the nickel corner, play man, the middle linebacker will play man, the weak side linebacker will play man. Now, with the routes that the offensive coordinator will be running, and that the wide receivers will be running, like I said before, it's vertical offensive routes. So this route that I'm pointing to right here with the left side wide receiver, the left side wide receiver will be running a out and in. So they'll be cutting out towards the outside, and then they'll come up and run an in, so an out slant. The slot wide receiver will be running a corner route, an intermediate corner route. The running back will simply be blocking because this is an aggressive quarterback. So most of the time with aggressive quarterbacks, running backs are just blocking, so they have more time in order for the plays to develop. And then over here, the wide receiver will simply be running a go route. Now, based on the way everything is set up and the way it's designed, this, yes, is ultimately built to try to counter the properties of vertical offense, because of the 3 deep. 3 deep is typically built to have enough coverage on the deep end so that if a quarterback is aggressive or has a rocket on, they have enough coverage within the back end to be able to keep the players in front of the offense so that they can counter big plays. Now, there are some coverage that's built to stop the intermediate throws and the short throws, which is why I have man coverage coming in from the inside. Because if you think about it, with big arm quarterbacks, most of their speed is on the outside with the wide receivers, because the wide receivers are typically more athletic, more explosive, typically have more speed, typically more fit, and overall, players on the inside, like tight ends, maybe, or slot wide receivers, they're typically either the tight ends are bigger, bulkier, not necessarily built for big plays, although some prove me wrong on that. And then you have the slot wide receivers who are typically more shifty, more agile, and are not always built for big plays down the field. So you see, this type of play right here is an excellent play from my playbook that would be designed to counter extremely aggressive quarterbacks that like to throw the ball downfield and like to use vertical offense within their game plan. And like I said before, it may look like a blitz, but technically it's not, because I'm only sending 4 pressurers. If you think about the fact that I dropped my defensive end into just a simple coverage. So, here you go. And this is another episode of In the Classroom with your boy, Coach Chase. And this is a Psycho Schematics production. You best believe I got plenty more where that came from. Advanced level, boy. It's time to be experts out here. Let's go.